Hi everybody, I'm back. Okay, so this is a follow-up to our live video today. I got so many calls and messages, and you folks either think that I was confused or that I was maybe drunk. I am neither. I'm right. It's so arrogant to say, but if you don't believe me, do the research. Figure it out yourself, okay? I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to steer you wrong. If I don't know a credit is a credit, I'm not going to tell you it's a credit. I don't want anybody to falsely file their income taxes. So here's what we're going to say. Okay. What I'm going to talk to you about is the volunteer firefighters tax credits and exemptions that are available to you. So there are actually three, okay? Two federal and one provincial. So here's the deal. I'm going to assume that you qualify for these credits during this conversation, okay? So let's assume that you did your 200 hours, you're on the Dean's list, it's all good, right? And you live in the province of Nova Scotia, okay? So here's the deal. There's three separate things you need to know about, okay? The first one is a federal $3,000 non-refundable tax credit. So that means we're going to reduce your taxable income by about $3,000 and therefore putting say about $450 back in your pocket. Okay? Reduces your tax payable by that amount. Again, if you qualify. Okay? So if you're a qualified volunteer fire department member in the country, you will qualify for that. Now, a lot of volunteer fire department members get an honorarium, say. Most of them get about $1,000. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. Don't, message me and say mine's only $750. It can vary, okay? But if it is more beneficial to you on your tax return, you can claim up to $1,000 of your honorarium tax-free, meaning you don't have to pay tax on that money. Okay, so if the fire department or the province gave you $1,000 as an honorarium for being a volunteer fire department member, you can claim that money on your taxes but not pay tax on that income. That is your other option federally. Okay, here's the kicker: you can only do one or the other. So you either get to take the $3,000 non-refundable, or you get to tax-free your honorarium. It's a huge math equation. Don't even bother trying to figure it out. Just come in and let me do it for you. Okay? That's the federal side of things. Okay? In addition to those two, there's also a provincial volunteer firefighter and search and rescue worker search and rescue volunteer tax refundable tax credit in the province of Nova Scotia. What that means is, I don't care whether you're taking the first or the second option federally, you can still claim the third option. Okay? So you choose whether we're going to do the honorarium tax-free or the $3,000 non-refundable tax credit for your federal portion of your income taxes. And then in addition to that, you're going to claim the $500 provincial tax credit refundable credit. Okay? Meaning you're going to get $500 back. $500. Easy as that. Just for being a volunteer firefighter and falling, you have to qualify, obviously, the 200 hours and be on the Dean's list, right? But those are two separate things. So what I need you to do is understand that when you come to see me, if you tell me you're a volunteer firefighter, I'll explain this to you if you need me to. But maybe we need to talk to the chiefs. Maybe the chiefs need to call me if they have any questions. But the fact of the matter is, the difference between your federal and your provincial credits are completely separate. And just like any other credit, there are sometimes availabilities for federal and provincial. And this is one of those circumstances. Okay? So, I'm not crazy, I'm not wrong, and I'm not drunk. And I'm not hallucinating or wishful thinking. You can claim one of the two federals as well as the provincial credit. Okay? So I suspect we have some tax returns to fix. Reach out to me.